Hey guys, it's your girl Shalae and I'm back today with another video. In today's video, we're going to discuss everything Social Security. I'm talking about new proposals, how immigration plays a role with Social Security, and it's going to be in ways that you may not even thought of. We also have new calculations for SSI and SDI and a whole lot more. So if you want to know what's going on in the lovely world of Social Security, you come to the right place. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey friend. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel, we discuss shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click the big old red subscribe button down below and you're in just like that. And if you are an Amazon Prime member or not, you can try out Amazon Prime free for 30 days by clicking the link above or below in the description box. Now, before we go ahead and kick things off, I definitely want to give a shout out to my subscriber here. I'll put their comment. I want to do some new things on this channel where I give out some Cash App money. Now, it's not going to be a lot of money because your girl is not balling, right? But it's going to be just to show my appreciation. So this comment on my last video really impressed me, where her grandson loves to watch my videos. So girl, if you can reach out to me via Instagram or give me your information, because I want to Cash App and buy you and your grandson some lunch. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and move on to Social Security and immigration, because you guys have seen it all across the news. You can't avoid it at this point, right? We have the busloads that are arriving in Chicago, in Texas, in New York. Also in New York, they're giving out an additional $1,000 a month. If you've been watching the news on this immigration issue, it is picturing it in a very negative light. We have also politicians that are talking about the influx of illegal immigrants that are crossing the southern border. This is a serious issue between, of course, the Democratic and Republican senators, and they're working on a bill for immigration reform, right? Now, where it's getting the bad rap sheet is because a lot are undocumented immigrants who don't pay taxes, and this is where it's becoming an issue, or it may seem. Now, the Bipartisan Policy Center noted that all U.S. employers, before they get hired anywhere, they must, of course, verify that the new hires have some form of authorization to work in the United States. And a lot of undocumented immigrants, they will file or have like a false Social Security number, use someone else's Social Security number, or a previously valid number when they had a job. So as a result, this could be subject to payroll taxes, but a lot of times they're working under the table, right? And so if they're working under the table, they won't be eligible to collect Social Security benefits. But even though they're not collecting benefits, they're not putting anything into the system. Now, we all know that Social Security is supposed to run out of money about 2033, 2034. And they're saying, if we had more immigration that was legal, this could possibly help Social Security address that challenge as well. So if we increase immigration single-handedly, that will solve some of Social Security's financial problems. Though, if we allow the migrants to come here and don't make them a legal status, then it can make things worse as well. So, I know you guys are seeing the news. Everyone has their opinion. Let me know down in the comments below. How do you feel about what's going on? Next, we are moving on to SSI, where they cannot afford to live anywhere in the United States. So a new report showed that SSI beneficiaries, they receive too little each month to reasonably afford an apartment, rent in any housing market all across the nation. Nationally, the rent for just a basic studio or a one-bedroom now exceeds their average payment amount of $983 a month. And I think they even went to even the cheapest rental market in the country was Dallas County, Missouri, where rent for a one-bedroom would require about 64% of a person's SSI payment. So almost $600. So that's not enough for them to live or be able to have a car or access to anything at all. And there were many people that are receiving SSI benefits, they find themselves homeless, ongoing risk of becoming homeless. They live in segregated institutions or incarcerated. And so they said right now with the SSI payments capped at $943 a month for individuals, and about $1,400 for couples. More than often, they can't find anything. And they said, like, for those that go to school, they have, like, you know, they go to school with people who have disabilities. A lot of times they work with people that have disabilities. And then it's like, why can't they have their own community or live where they want to live? They shouldn't have to live in a community of disabled as well. So some rental assistance, they said it reaches only 1 in 4 eligible households to receive it. More housing resources are desperately, obviously, needed. For Social Security right now, or SSI, they are looking to increase their calculations and see what they can do as well. So let me know down in the comments below, is your Social Security check enough? Is your SSI check enough? And I think this is where we need to be talking about, like with our presidential candidates, they need to address what are we going to do about Social Security. But speaking of proposals and what's going on, let's go ahead and move on to a new proposal that was introduced. Now, this is supposed to be a win-win bill to cut federal taxes, and it would extend funds into 2054. So this proposed congressional bill aims to relieve the tax burden on Social Security beneficiaries. This bill is dubbed the You Earned It, You Keep It Act. And this was introduced last week by U.S. representatives, and it proposes to repeal federal taxes on Social Security benefits and delay the looming insolvency of the program's Old Age and Survivors Insurance. We know the Old Age and Survivors Insurance Fund is expected to run out of money by 2033, 2034. And when it does, the program will be solely funded by those payroll taxes. So this is why the immigrants could possibly solve this issue, because as of right now, payroll taxes cover about 77% of the Social Security. Now, the proposed legislation would keep the trust fund solvent by expanding Social Security payroll taxes to wages above $250,000. And in 2024, right now, taxes are only imposed up to $168,000. But under that cap, if it rises to $250,000, we have more that will be able to contribute. And then also they want to take the federal income taxes on Social Security benefits and end those for people as well. Now, currently, certain Social Security recipients, they must pay federal income taxes on their benefits depending on how much they make outside the income that they earn. But they're saying this bill would be a win-win because it will cut the taxes for seniors, so you wouldn't have to pay, and then it would ensure more Americans can depend on Social Security benefits that they've earned. On top of that, they're saying, like, this is fiscally responsible as well. So according to the statement, the representative said that they're taking the charge on this issue to Congress because they need to put money back into the pockets of middle-class Americans. Whether it's whether it's any chance of passing, that's a whole nother matter, but they're going to try to do that. So let me know, are you still paying taxes on your Social Security? And for our last story, we are headed back to the Social Security offices where they're going to be open a little bit more this spring. So the new commissioner announced beginning this spring, employees at the agency headquarters, regional offices, area director offices, they're going to be expected to show up for more in-person work. So frequently right now, I think they were receiving like a telework. But he said, no, they need to come back to the office to get a handle on operations. So according to a memo that was sent out, they said beginning April 7th, headquarters, regional offices, area directors' offices, employees are expected to work in person at least 3 days a week. Now, staff in the commissioner's office will report on site 4 days per week as well. And then there's going to be certain positions that will still be able to work from home. But he's trying to get more people in the office to kind of address these backlogs, address some of the negative publicity they've been receiving. I mean, if you go on Facebook and look for the Social Security Administration, it goes down, okay, where people are cussing them out, saying they don't answer their phone, they don't do a lot of things. But he said it's important to go ahead and address those concerns, enable field offices and employees to get back on top of those backlogs as well. So let me know, what do you think about Social Security now being open a little bit more throughout the week. So if you have any questions, you can go and ask them, as well as maybe they will have more people that will be able to answer the call as well. So this is all I have regarding the update when it comes to Social Security. What do you think about the immigrants that are arriving in your city or state? And, you know, they're staying in hotels. Some of them are being provided with cash assistance. What do you think about if they are able to legally work? This will help contribute to Social Security payroll taxes, and now you can keep your benefits a little bit longer, or it's a hard no. Let me know down in the comments below. As always, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and grab you some Amazon Prime. It is free. All you have to do is click the link above or below. You don't have to enter any of your credit card information at all. And please like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you later, Gator. Bye, guys.